Advent of code day 10. You're here just for a solution, right? So let's jump right in. I go through the input line by line as usual, splitting each line on space to get the command and the potential move value. Add a variable to keep track of the X position. The cycle time is going to be 1 for nope and 2 for the add commands. On every line we loop over the cycle time. This loop will only run once or twice per line. Add another variable that increases on every cycle. During every cycle, if the command is add and it's a second cycle, we need to update X. Then, on a number of given cycles, we need to save the current X position multiplied by the current cycle number. Lastly, we use reduce to add those saved numbers together to get our answer. Make sure to move our cycle checker inside the for loop, and we're done. We can move to submit and receive that oh so sweet advent of code dopamine. As always, part 2 is slapping you in the face with increased difficulty. Given a set of complicated rules, we have to draw on a 40 pixel wide and 6 pixel high screen. If drawn correctly, the screen will spell out 8 characters for our answer. I create a variable called row that will hold the 40 pixels for a single row on the screen. During each cycle, I save the positions of our 3 pixel wide sprite based on the current X position. Then I either draw a dot or a hash to the row depending on if the sprite is overlapping our current cycle number. I change the cycles to start on 0 instead of 1, and it looks like we're on the right track. Next, if the row length is 40, I push the row into an array I call rows and reset the row to an empty string to start over with the next line. To make sure our sprite works for every new line, I use a new variable to keep track of the number of rows drawn. Then, when checking if our sprite covers the current cycle, I remove the number of rows drawn multiplied by 40, the length of a row. Our output looks correct against the example data. Let's see if it works. Running the script with my own input, I can see those beautiful, barely visible letters pop out. I type them in one by one and am pleased to receive yet another beautiful success screen. Day 10 was a blast. I'm having a ton of fun doing these puzzles and making these videos. I'm just getting started with creating content, so if you like what you see and want to support me, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.